NBA matchup brought to you by ESPN on EA Sports. It's yours truly, Jalen Rose. The Miami Heat have themselves a matchup against the Charlotte Bobcats. Mike Breen and JVG have the call, and we send it to them now.
Welcome to Time Warner Cable Arena in Charlotte, North Carolina. It's an NBA Saturday night on ESPN and EA Sports as we get set for a divisional matchup between the Charlotte Bobcats and the Miami Heat. And now let's have a look at the starting lineups. Hi again, everyone. With Jeff Van Gundy, Mike Breen on hand, set to call the action tonight. As this one gets underway, Jeff, who might they need to be careful with against Miami tonight?
There are certainly bigger names than Mario Chalmers on this team. But one thing you must do is realize his improvement. This guy has continued to get better year after year in his shooting and his decision making. If you don't account for that in your game plan, you will pay a heavy price.
That's a catch and shoot for three. Wade's first shot won't go. Forced to make the pass. Henderson. Good solid entry pass. Jefferson's working hard, backing down his opponent. Ball goes out of bounds. Jefferson has the double team close in, and it's a 24-second violation.
Sometimes the shot clock violations are a result of good defense. On this case, it was just bad offense. They didn't know the shot clock.
Chance for a three-point play. Count the basket, and the foul, a block called against Jefferson.
Absorbs the contact, finishes the shot, and now works his way to the free throw line.
To Henderson. Zeller. Shut down, forced to make the pass. Passes it right back. Jefferson jumper, well off target. James tries to adjust the shot. He's fouled.
Hey, James, as we see him go to the line, we all know the things we wish he might have done differently when he decided to go Miami, from the decision to the celebration. But no one can take away from him being already a top 10 player in NBA history. This guy is going to be at the top of the top when you talk about the stars of stars in our league. To deny him that is to turn your head and not want to judge him on his accomplishments. You look at the all-around game, the defense, the rebound, the passing, and the scoring. In that combination, this guy is one of the rare treats we've been able to see in NBA history.
To Chalmers. Tied up, has to make that pass. To Chalmers. Lets it go for two. Shot no good. They tip it and get the turnover.
Let's face it, patience is not at a high premium in the NBA. Fans with management, so it's pretty much you better produce now or you're in trouble. Eric Spoelstra was the guy when LeBron James first came over. There was talk that whole first season, this guy's not going to be able to handle this team. They should replace him. They should fire him. And now look at it. Now he's won 2 championships, 3 straight finals, and without question, he's shown he's one of the premier coaches in all of basketball.
Yeah, and listen, the coaches already knew how good he was in this league. And I think the players that he coached knew how good he was. But this is the difference between organizations. When they didn't get the result they wanted against Dallas in the playoffs, lesser organizations would have come out and with sources close to the organization saying they were disappointed in their coach or outright blaming him by firing him. This is why Miami, led by Mickey Arison and Pat Riley, are so good. They stayed the course. They weren't firing Eric Spoelstra. If he had lost the next year, they weren't firing Eric Spoelstra. They knew what they had. They knew how good he was. They weren't going to be dictated to by the media and by a fan base. They knew what he had.
Shot clock expires, a 24-second violation.
I like what I see right there. 5 guys moving together to shut off every option from the offense, and it results in a shot clock violation.
To Beasley. Tied up and has to pass. To Wade. Terrific rejection and goes out of bounds. Looks like the coach is going to make some changes. Yep, picking up some substitutions. The two defenders converge. Gets it down low. At the rim. He sinks it. Nice entry pass there to set it up.
Beautiful concentration there to finish over the top of the defender without worrying about being fouled.
Gordon against Wade. Forced to make the pass. Jefferson jumper. That won't go. And they're still looking for their first field goal of the game. Shut down. Forced to make the pass. Another miss. And no scoring for now over 4 minutes. And it's a turnover. With no room, he gets up the hook shot. To Bosch, tries it again. And Al Jefferson with more good effort, forcing that tough shot.
You want to protect the lead? You take good shots and don't turn the ball over. That was too quick a shot.
Jefferson and Miami's called for their first team foul. And he'll go to the free throw line to shoot. First free throw, perfect. And fails to hit them both. Hits the first, misses the second. To James. To Beasley. Tied up, has to make that pass. With no room, and he draws the foul. Al Jefferson picks up his second. And he'll head to the line with under 2 to go in the first quarter. First free throw, good. No back-to-back free throws here. He misses the second. Gordon. Backing his man down. Sessions. Gordon with 3 seconds on the clock. Misses the shot. James. Tied up and has to pass. Beasley. Fires away for two. And LeBron James with the jump shot. Nails it.
When the game's in balance, you have got to create high percentage shots. They got this one here on a good catch and shoot play.
Forced to make the pass. And they come up with a turnover. James. Almost a costly turnover. Nearly picked off. It's blocked. Gordon. To Sessions. And Ray Allen with a strong rebound.
If you don't screen any better than that, you're not going to get a quality shot. You want to get open, set a great screen, and you will be open. Here, a contested shot shows that the screen set was not good enough.
It's good, and they extend the lead to double figures. To Gordon. Buzzer sounds. That ends the first quarter. The Bobcats down by 11. We'll be right back with more NBA basketball here on ESPN after the break. Not the way they wanted to begin this one, already in a big hole, Jeff.
Yeah, they got to work their way back from the hole they dug for themselves. This is what happens, Mike. You play a bad first quarter, you get what you deserve. They got it. They've got a hole to dig out from under, and now we'll see what they're made of.
Puts it up for two. And Shane Battier with a nice look. Sinks it.
You need 5 guys running the floor hard if you're going to have an effective transition game. They've got to get out wide. You've got to get them the ball when they're open. Good example of finding the open man in transition and then converting.
Allen the rebound.
The defensive timing in when to come to double is critical. You come high, hard, and to the offensive player's body so that there is no room to split or get to the basket. What you want to do is either force the pass or the jump shot.
Sessions. Gordon against Allen. Entry pass gets it inside. And Michael Beasley with strong D to contest that shot. To Allen. Quick passing around the perimeter. Shut down, forced to make the pass. And it's out of bounds. Ball last off the backboard. Sessions bringing it up. No question on that call. It's a reach-in foul. Strong finish at the rim. Miami bringing it up. To Beasley. Double team, still puts it up. His first field goal off the mark. Sessions. To the rim. Scores. Nice touch.
When you go to the rim, you got to go hard and you got to go strong. Finishing over the top of his defender.
It's blocked. Charlotte in possession now.
Kemba Walker wasn't a good, he was a great college player. Can he get close to being that in the NBA?
It's interesting. He was given a lot of minutes last year and a lot of opportunities with the ball. And he's got great speed. And the thing he needs to do, like all smaller point guards, is figure out a way to make the passes out of the pick and roll game in traffic. All bad teams have one thing in common. They are horrible defensively. So you got to start guarding. And if you don't want to guard, you're going to stay bad. You got to get some guys who want to guard. And I look at that team, and Steve Clifford is going to put in a great scheme and have them well prepared. But I just got to see a more diligent approach to defense by their better players.
In the paint, can't bring it home. Allen. To Beasley. Throws it back. To Gordon. 4 minutes gone by in the second. The Bobcats down by 12. To Gordon. Gets it. Quickly shoots that three. Puts it in on the catch and shoot from Ben Gordon.
That's a nice three-point catch and shoot.
To Allen. Tied up. Has to make that pass. Whistle blows. 3-second violation. Both coaches now feeling they need to make some changes on the floor. Gets it in, back in play. To Jefferson. Able to knock it down.
When you have a mid-range game, you have a catch-and-shoot game in that area of the floor, it's almost impossible to defend.
Tied up and has to pass. To Allen. James has the double team converge. Shot is blocked. Ball goes out of bounds. It'll be Heat ball. Big finish at the rim.
Dribble penetration will always break down your defense. You've got to keep the ball out of the paint. You can't allow it right at the basket for easy shots.
Gordon against Allen. Shoots it for two. Gets it to go. And Ben Gordon with 5 points.
Hey, you can only control what you can control. The defense there was great. It was just a better shot.
James forced to make the pass. Bosch finds the wide open look for three. Nails it from downtown. Miami's 3 for 6 from long range. Shut down, forced to make the pass. And Ben Gordon with the play from way downtown.
He had time to lick his fingers. There was no one around him. A wide open three-point shot.
Jefferson. To Gordon. Out of bounds. It'll be Bobcats ball. And looks like both teams are making substitutions. They don't beat the buzzer. A shot clock violation. And gets it back in play. to Haslam. Tied up, has to make that pass. Bosch jump shot. It's good. A two-pointer. Tied up and has to pass. Final seconds. Puts it in. A two-pointer. Time winding down. He just flips it up. And that'll do it for the first half. Chris Bosch with 10 points. Stay with us for more NBA on ESPN Saturday after halftime.
Welcome to the EA Sports Halftime Report. Brought to you by yours truly, Jalen Rose.
The Miami Heat.
The Heat entered halftime with a solid lead, and they've stayed in it with some excellent three-point shooting. It'll be interesting to see if they can continue to have that success from long range in the second half. The Heat have these guys contributing the most points to the scoreboard. Erik Spoelstra kept his team in check while they enjoyed the first half lead. Let's hear it with ESPN Wired.
A lot of good things going on out there. Remember, ball in the air, ball on the floor. We got to win those areas.
The Charlotte Bobcats.
The Bobcats are down at halftime and in need of some momentum. And we all know defense wins championships, but they need offense to win this game right now. They shot terribly. The Bobcats are getting scoring from the guys you see here.
Game trash. Three-pointers.
The Charlotte Bobcats suffered from a perimeter defense that was lacking. And in turn, they gave up way too many three-pointers. I'd imagine their coach is getting on them right now about closing out on shooters. It could definitely use some improvement. And now, of course, the first half stats.
Player of the half.
Ray Allen definitely had the kind of half that deserves this recognition. The way he performed in that opening half makes me excited to see what he'll do next. I'm sure the fans are feeling the exact same way. And here we've got the stats for you.
Who was cold?
Al Jefferson hasn't had much luck getting into an offensive rhythm. He's been suffering through miss after miss, and no matter what he tries, it's just not working for him. And now, of course, the stats. We're moments away from the third quarter. Mike and Jeff are ready to call the second half action.
And welcome back to the Time Warner Cable Arena for the second half. Along with Jeff Van Gundy, Mike Breen on hand. Charlotte's down, but Jeff, still a lot of time. What's the strategy in the second half?
Well, they're down, but it's a workable margin. All they have to do is make some shots, get some stops, hopefully get out in transition and score earlier in the clock. And if they do that, they can work themselves back into this game.
Chalmers bringing it up here. Passes it back to him. To Bosch. Gets to the rim. Oh, he got hit, and they call it. Draws the foul called against Jefferson. And he'll head to the line again and shoot 2.
That's good, sound, solid basketball right there. You go strong to the basket, you get fouled, and now you have a great free throw shooter shooting free throws.
And gets both points from the line. Zeller. To Henderson.
Jeff, Charlotte will soon return to being the Hornets. They'll be the Bobcats for one more year. When they were the Hornets, they had some great years, including having a player, Larry Johnson, who was one of your favorites to coach when both of you were in New York.
Oh, in that old arena, the Hive, Mike, it was alive at the Hive when they had Mourning and Johnson and Muggsy Bogues. What a great environment. I hope they can get back to that when they get back to that nickname of the Hornets in their downtown arena. But Larry Johnson came to us in New York, and Mike, I remember someone from the Hornets calling me up and saying, this is going to be the most difficult guy you ever coach. And Larry Johnson turned out to be the easiest guy I've ever coached. Totally team-oriented. There has never, ever been a guy be a better teammate than Larry Johnson. He just endeared himself to everyone except the media. He didn't like the media a lot, which back in those days in New York, we sort of appreciated too, but he was just a heck of a guy to have the opportunity to coach.
Misses the 2. To Jefferson. Leans back for 2. Chalmers the rebound.
Sometimes NBA players play the score, not the game. Good defense right there by playing the game the way it should be played defensively.
Ball is tipped, and they come up with it.
He is causing absolute havoc for the offensive team right now. Another steal, disrupting their offensive rhythm and flow.
That's a three-pointer. The defense nowhere near him.
A wide open miss. But those are the type of shots they're going to have to keep creating and start making to work their way back into this game.
Chalmers is not able to hit the 3. Henderson. Lets it go. Off the mark.
That's not good enough work in the two-man game. The screener's got to set a more solid screen. The ball handler's got to come off and draw the next defender so the screener is open. There, well-defended, contested shot. You've got to get a better attempt than that.
Chalmers' jump shot won't go.
Defend, defend, defend. Never give in. Good contest, good closeout. This is the type of defense that they must play.
To Wade. Forced to make the pass. Bosch gets it to drop. Dwayne Wade with a perfect pass.
Some people overcomplicate these finishes in the lane. Here he didn't. He did enough to get by the shot blocker and then not too much to make himself miss.
Fires from three-point range. Knocks it down. Charlotte's 3 for 8 from the outside.
Hey, if you're not there on the catch, he's going to rise up and stick it because he's got one of the quickest releases in the NBA.
Wade jump shot. Can't hit from way outside.
Another shot, another miss. At this point, it really comes down to this. Is he hurting his team by shooting, or is this just his game and he's got to continue to play his game? I say keep on shooting the rock. Make your coach make the decision whether to take you out or not.
James. Haslam, he's blocked. Bobcats in possession again. perfect entry pass. Leaning back, puts it up.
Hey, you're in a close game. You better guard like your life depended on it. And they did right there, contesting that shot.
Wade looking to dupe the defense, draws the double team. Jefferson. Jumper won't go.
Even great shooters are distracted by a great closeout and a hard contest.
Baja's shot blocked. Oh, rejected. To the rim. Nice move adjusting for two.
That's nice body control right there to adjust your body and still be able to finish the layup.
Chalmers. Shut down, forced to make the pass. Off the mark, quite can't get that double-digit lead. Off balance, he puts it up from downtown. Wade. And they call the foul. A reach-in called against Henderson. A little personnel change going on right now. Right back. From the corner, a three-pointer. Strong defense, but he forces the jump hook. And that will end the third quarter. Charlotte down by 8.
We'll have more NBA action coming up for you right after this short break.
As the fourth quarter is set to begin, Jeff, this game's not over yet, but what has to change for them to pull off this comeback?
Well, it starts with creating some fast break opportunities off of great defense. They've got to get some steals, some fast breaks, get some momentum, and get some excitement back in their game. They have no excitement in their game. They've got to string together some buckets.
Tied up, has to make that pass. Gets a good look. There's the whistle. And he'll get to shoot free throws for the first time in the game.
Hey, you can't allow easy baskets. You've got to foul these bad free throw shooters, put them to the line, and see if they can earn their points at the charity stripe.
Oh, he misses them both.
That's what he does. He rebounds. Rebounding is very consistent. If you rebound basically every night. Once again, leading them in rebounding because he has superior timing and sense of where the ball is going to come off.
Sessions against Chalmers. The pass is deflected, and they get the turnover. Tied up and has to pass. Nails the three. LeBron James is 1 for 2 from outside.
That's just big-time offensive basketball in the NBA. Searching the open man out, hitting him on time and on target, and then finally capitalizing by making the shot.
To James. Forced to make the pass. James the jumper. Sessions the rebound. Sessions walks it across. Shut down, forced to make the pass. To Gordon, fires away for two. Touch there, not this time. There's the double team. Kicks it back out. Lots of room there. Beasley's three-point shot won't go. Fires a nice cross-court pass. Fires from downtown. Not able to hit from beyond the line. To Sessions. Ref right on top of that. A reach-in called against James. And both teams making changes to their lineups right now. And they turn it over. James goes to the goal. Good touch inside. LeBron James with the excellent feed.
Scoring in the paint is not for the faint of heart. You've got to expect to get hit and hit often. He's not whining and complaining. He is just getting them baskets right at the rim.
To James. Tied up, has to make that pass. Terrific feed. Converts on the inside. A 9-0 run for the Heat. The two defenders swarm. Jefferson jumper hits the shot. He's 3 for 8 from the field. Mario Chalmers with the ball in possession. Haslam tied up and has to pass to the rim, and the layup is good.
Sometimes the simplest plays are the hardest ones to execute. Good layup.
Adjusts the shot, draws the contact. Yep, it's a foul called against Haslam. And it's back to the free throw line for 2 more free throws.
Man, I thought that was going to be an and one. Good strength, just whipped out.
Able to convert on both free throws. Chalmers coming across. And Charlotte's called for their first team foul. Gerald Henderson's returned here for the Bobcats. To Chalmers. He puts it up. Can't hit. Bobcats in possession again. To Jefferson. Fires for 2. Can't connect. Chalmers. Sweet dish. What a rejection. To Jefferson. Stuffs it in the rim.
Nice dunk. Nice strong finish at the rim.
Wade. Beasley against Zeller. Gets it right back. Uses the screen to the basket and converts the layup. To Jefferson. Denied by Beasley. Wade adjusts, gets it to go. +1. The block called against Zeller. And he'll head to the line with a chance to complete a three-point play.
I love it when I see a guy concentrate through contact. He did, getting the ball in the basket and drawing the foul.
Henderson forced to make the pass. Bosch the rebound. Jefferson looking to dominate down low. Shut down, forced to make the pass. Unable to hit the three. To Beasley. James. Tied up, has to make that pass. Knocks down the three-pointer. Mario Chalmers, it's 1 for 2 from the perimeter.
And they have just gotten steamrolled here tonight. This offensive execution has been fantastic. The defensive intensity, not good enough to stop this offensive juggernaut.
Tied up and has to pass. Clearly a foul called against the Bobcats. That last foul means they're in the penalty, so it's time for free throws. And he hits the first free throw. Oh, he misses the second free throw. He goes 1 for 2. The ball travels straight out of bounds. Chris Bosch has come back off the bench here late in the fourth. Reaches in with the steal. It'll count if it goes. Not one of the better performances from the opening tip. Just seemed to be a step behind. Never mounted a comeback as they lose to the Heat by a score of 51-30. This has been a presentation of ESPN on EA Sports. For Jeff Van Gundy and our entire EA Sports crew, this is Mike Breen saying good night from Charlotte.
Hello, everyone. I'm Jalen Rose, and it's time for the EA Sports post-game wrap-up.
The Miami Heat.
The Heat were like the Monstars in this matchup. A few of their guys exceeded the double-digit mark in scoring, and it definitely contributed to their success. It's always great when you can rely on different players to pinch in when scoring is needed. Here are the guys who put up the most points for the Miami Heat. Eric Spoelstra engaged his team during the second half lead. So check it out with ESPN Wire.
Real smart basketball. That's good basketball, guys. Now, the last thing we got to finish up, we just got there, okay? That ball's dancing around. Elevate, okay? Elevate, tip it off to somebody else. We got to have good rebounds right now.
The Charlotte Bobcats.
The Bobcats suffered from a lacking offense in this contest. So it's imperative that they put this one behind them and start preparing for the next matchup. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the Charlotte Bobcats.
Game track. 3-pointers.
The Charlotte Bobcats simply didn't score as many three-pointers as the opposition. As a result, they got the loss. and something to think about before the next practice. And now, up on the screen, the game stats.
Player of the game.
LeBron James gets the award for the most obvious reason, and that's his scoring output. He couldn't be stopped, and it was incredible to watch. And here we have a look at the shot chart.
Who was cold?
Kemba Walker never really settled in offensively in this matchup, and he ends up with highlights that are more like lowlights. Most of the time he was chucking for three, and you could almost hear his teammates sigh every time he did it. As you can see, there are a lot of X's outside the three-point line. Pretty rough day for him. This has been a presentation of ESPN on EA Sports. Until next time, I'm Jalen Rose, signing off.